Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Attack on Titan, you guys. Wow, this is getting intense. Even more so than I expected, and that's really saying something considering what I've come to expect from this show. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, okay, well, where to begin with last episode? There was actually an awful lot more than I even initially realized because of all of the, themes, parallels, that were presented in the episode. Obviously, I mean, they made a pretty big point of drawing the parallels between Reiner and Eren. There are some parallels between Reiner and Willy Tybur, as Reiner is just like wanting to die, and Willy Tybur is just, you know, like has the same feelings but is determined to live. One thing I want to point out that has been, a couple things I want to point out that have been explained to me. First of all, I was kind of like, how many colossal titans are there? And I completely blanked over the fact that the entire walls were made up of the colossal titans. And people have been very generous in sending me, like, images, maps, things like that kind of show, like, in kilometers and so forth, how large the walls are and how many colossal titans they would need for that. So it's a lot. So I kind of, like, blanked on that. I'm like, wait, I thought there was just, like, Armin's the colossal titan now and that's it. But no, because I had blanked on the fact that, yeah, you need a lot of colossal titans to make up those walls. So, lesson learned there. The other thing was, I was really kind of like conflicted when Willy Tybur was like, just kind of rounding everyone up against the, Paradise, Eldians and everything, the Eldians inside the walls, the so-called devils and everything. And I was like, but, that at first it didn't make, I won't say it didn't make sense to me, but I was very like, wow, like, have we learned nothing? I thought he was just standing here kind of like telling the truth about, what the Eldians actually did to stop the fighting and everything so many years ago when, they kind of, the Marley Nation and the king decided they were going to make up this hero and everything. So I was kind of like, but why would he be standing up there trying to, like, rile them up against other people? Like, have they learned anything from all of this? And some folks explained to me that, he is an Eldian, and they have told us in prior episodes that while the Eldians are put in internment zones and not treated well by any means in the Marley Nation, they do have a use in the Marley Nation, which is to be the Titans. In the rest of the world, they're treated even worse. So, in a way, and they had mentioned this a few episodes back as well, that they had to kind of get the focus off of the Marley Nation in order to get the founding Titan back and everything. He's kind of rounding everyone up to get, kind of unite them to a common cause, to get the focus off the Marley Nation so they can kind of do what they need to do. And also to ensure that, Eldians in the Marley Nation are going to have a future. Because if the Titans become obsolete in the Marley Nation, it's really bad for the Eldians. So that was explained to me a little bit better. And now it makes sense as to why he would be like, hey, guess what? We Eldians actually kind of, helped stop all these wars and everything. But go get those bad Eldians, like just kind of giving everyone a common enemy, I guess. So that made a lot more sense. So let's talk about just the obvious craziness of the episode. Eren, one thing I noticed like halfway through was that Eren no longer is raging, like I had gotten so used to, Eren just being like at 100 all the time. And I almost would prefer that because now there's just this cool, calm, I'm gonna get my job done and my job is to destroy my enemies. See ya. And I think they're doing a good job of really setting up Eren and Co. to be the bad guys, you know, which I never ever thought I'd see happen. Certainly there have been gray areas on the show, you know, we saw that with Smith and everything, but, you know, to actually set them up so that they're, you know, somebody pointed out, there was a disclaimer in the last episode, and somebody pointed out that it's because of the attack. And whenever there is like a blatant attack, even in a fictional show with like civilians and everything like that, they have to put a disclaimer on it. That was like one person. I don't know if that's definitely true. It sounds right to me, but that was like the theory. And to think that like our heroes are like perpetuating these massive attacks on like, you know, not just our enemies, but like civilians. And I mean, yes, it's true that happened to them as well, but it's just kind of crazy to think of them as like the perpetuators of that, you know what I mean? It really does conflict me. It conflicts me a lot. And I have a theory, and a lot of people agree with me, that the soldier we saw last episode was Armin. And let me tell you guys, I don't know if my heart can take Armin being a bad guy. I don't think my heart can take, he's my precious little man, and I just don't think that my heart can take it. So it's going to be a really interesting season, you guys. I have rambled a lot. You guys know all this already. And you are here to watch me watch stuff, not ramble on. Although I hope you enjoy the rambling as well. So what do you say we go ahead, we jump right in, we see if anyone made it out of that, what happened at the end of the last episode. Let's go. Aww. So many kids. You've been busy, Willie. Oh God, are the kids all right? They're not, are they? Oh, does he know he's acting like he knows something bad's gonna happen. Did they have an idea that maybe that would happen? So there are people there working with? Okay. Oh, so they knew about this. Oh my! Right. What about all the people in the houses that were right across the... He's prepared for that? Oh, wow. That's why that's kind of sad. He was saying goodbye to his kids and everything. Ah, that's a lot of people, though, that you're taking with you. So he's really gone. He's really gone. I thought maybe if he was the Warhammer Titan that being snapped in half he might be all right. And I guess he's done for. Oh yeah, okay, he got eaten. Yep, okay. I saw him get snapped in half. I was like, if he's a Titan, can he? Oh, dang it. Dang it! Eren, no! Eren! That's Eren in there! Stop! I get that it's interesting story-wise, but stop! It's way too loud now. I have so many things to say about that one scene. That was like 3 minutes. And I went back and forth between feeling really bad for that guy, being angry that he was willing to knowingly kill so many people for this cause, being angry that, like, Eldians are hated so much that even this leader who is an Eldian is like, so what? It's just Eldians. And that statement he made about, like, you send Eldians to their death all the time. What difference does it make if they're wearing a uniform? It's like, dang, that is a powerful statement on the way this world works. Also, Eren. And some people pointed out to me that, like, Eren's Titan looks like a demon, and there's a reason for that. And I'm like, dang it, I never noticed that, but you are correct. Somebody pointed out Reiner looks like a knight with his armor, and Eren looks like a demon. And one is the armored and the other is the attack. And I'm like, oh my god, how did I not see this coming, that they were going to set it up this way? But I have no... who do I root for, guys? Who do I root for? Who am I rooting for? Gabby, Udo, all of you, you better be alright. Yeah, what about... No, Sophia... Oh, she's gone. Oh, no. They got one of the kids, you guys. Oh, my lord. Oh, my god. Eren, what the actual fudge? Oh, she's the Warhammer Titan. I thought it was him this whole time. We're gonna get to see the whole... Oh! And Eren's like, nope, nuh-uh, not today. I mean, Eren's just, he didn't even, I was kind of actually hoping we'd get to... Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Oh! Eren, oh no. See, I don't know who to root for. Oh, her buddies! Did she tip them off? Oh, that's what it wasn't just an odd display of affection. Is that the Warhammer Titan? That's a pretty unique look. Oh, and there's the hammer. Okay, I'm okay, living up to the name. That is pretty sick. Alright, when I see everyone rolling in their maneuver gear, it's going to be really hard not to root for them, guys. I'm just going to tell you right now. Oh, Eren's not doing well. This is going to be really cool, isn't it? He's about to do something cool. Don't die, Eren. Don't die.
Mikasa.
Ah! Yes! Oh god, I can't help it! It's my girl! Oh my god, Mikasa, you looking good, girl! You looking good? Ah! Oh my god, look at their gear though. Their gear looks very upgraded. It looks very upgraded, you guys. And, oh, she's down. I'm like sweating. I'm sweating so bad right now. Oh, wait. Hang on. We gotta read this now. We gotta read this. Okay. Eren, please come home? Were they not all in on this? Or is she just saying it's been too long? Like, let's end this. Because that almost kind of makes it sound like he went off on his own. Or, like, off on his own with a handful of people. Doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Also, I'm sorry, guys. I spent this whole episode being like, I don't know who to root for. There's all these shades of gray, and all you had to do was show me a cool shot of Mikasa flying in on her maneuver gear, going after the Warhammer Titan, which, by the way, Warhammer Titan's pretty sweet. Dang it. They're not going to make this easy, are they? Not going to make it easy on me. All right. The Warhammer Titan. Titan inherited by the Tiber family and held by Willie's younger sister, Lara Tiber. Its body is encased in a white shell. I was going to say, it looks so different. Created by its extraordinary hardening ability. So it, like, is hardening at all times. Furthermore, it can use that same hardening ability to construct any weapon it envisions. That's so sweet. Its Warhammer crossbow and whip are just a few examples from its arsenal of Titan-sized weaponry it wields to fight. Kind of making this hard on me, guys. Not gonna lie, Warhammer Titan's pretty cool, and I gotta say, I mean, fighting to avenge your brother is not a bad cause, even if that's there's no one to root for and there's no one to not root for. How have they done this to me? How have they done this to me? I don't know. Let's keep going. Mikasa's back, guys. I'm about to lose it. Show me Armin! Oh! Oh my god, it's him! I like his look now. Interesting. Okay, I feel like maybe I'm getting the idea maybe they weren't all in agreement on this. Okay, Mikasa's not on board. Oh, no. Oh, and that's coming from Mikasa, you guys, who would just support him no matter what. And then he'll be 3 Titans? Oh my, getting a little greedy with the Titans there. Udo died? I guess they couldn't get him help, so he died. Oh my god, Udo, Sophia, I knew something bad was gonna happen to these kids. That's not, is that Sasha? Oh! Yes, Sasha and Connie! I want to be so happy to see them, but this is so messed up. What's going on? What do you mean? Oh, which means it's its real nape is down there. All the way down there, so that's... So that whole thing that they're fighting is just like a big weapon that it's created. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, Eren's about to get a snack. Uh-oh. Is he really gonna eat the Warhammer Titan, guys? Oh! Whoa! Yes! Oh, please just let me have this one little fun moment where I can root for our people! Yeah, that's kind of the theme of this whole nation right now, is that, like, the humans are starting to outdo the... last thing you saw before you died! Oh my god. I'm like... my heart is like pounding right now. I really almost thought for a second that was it for Eren. And now it is really, 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 really not looking good for, what's his name, Galliard? Porco? They've called him so many things. Alright, guys. I'm so full of emotions right now. I don't even know where to begin. Mikasa, Levi, all our crew showing back up. Floke, how do you say his name? Kind of making an interesting point that, like, what they kind of need is a devil. And he's not, I mean... But still, though, Mikasa, I gotta say I'm with Mikasa on this one. I get it. But they kill kids, you guys. They kill kids. It's not... I get war is... War is hell and war sucks, but I mean, but kids, but Udo, but Zofia. Also getting to see Mikasa again. I just feel like I can't even make a coherent sentence right now. I'm just randomly drawing up scenes from the episode in my mind. All right, let's review. So, the Warhammer Titan, pretty friggin' sweet, and I gotta say, as Titan powers go, that's a pretty good one. I don't know, guys. That might be my favorite Titan power. The ability to make anything, any weapon, and then learning that even the Titan itself was just like an extent, like she wasn't even inside the Titan. That's pretty crazy. So was the Titan basically just like a giant weapon that she had made at that point out of the hardening? I did not even realize they could like, you could do that with being like outside the nape and still having the Titan around. That's pretty crazy. That was a pretty awesome Titan power, you guys, I gotta say. Yeah, that might be my favorite in terms of like, as in like, if I had to pick a Titan to be, I might pick that one. I don't know. Maybe not at this current time, seeing as how it was just about to get eaten by Eren. Oh, he would have been 3 Titans. But boy, Levi flying at you though. And then there were just like great saves all around, and I didn't know who to root for, you know? Because like, I don't want to see, like I don't want to see anything happen to Eren. At the same time, I kind of don't want to see anything happen to the little crew that we've established either. So it's very hard, you guys. It's very, very hard. Okay, Mikasa. Okay, let's talk about their outfits first, because getting to know this show, everything looked very like medieval almost, you know? Like maybe not medieval, that's the wrong era, but you know what I mean? Like it looked very, very old. In like something you'd see in an old fantasy show. Now they've upgraded with like these sleek black outfits and everything, and I'm like, ooh, my friends, you looking good. And we got to see a bunch of our old friends again. So the fact that we didn't see Armin tells me, it confirms even further that maybe that's who that soldier was that we saw last episode. Not necessarily though. There's really no reason why that necessarily means that, you know, him not showing up in this fight means that. But, okay, so I'm getting the distinct impression now that there was definitely a clash of ideals on this. Like, at first I thought, like, oh my god, they are all, like, they've all planned this, like, Mikasa's gotta be in on it, and now I'm seeing, like, whoa, she really was not okay with the way he went about this. And I really want to know more about that story. I want to know how this came about. And clearly Eren went off on his own to do his own thing with the help of perhaps a few other people, because we know he was sending correspondence back and forth. But clearly not a unanimous decision. Let's put it that way. And just to see, and in our first scene with them back, you know, nonetheless, we get her saying to him, like, look at what you've done. You've killed innocents. You've killed kids. Like, you can't go back from this. It really shows me a lot about what's happened over the last 4 years. Because, I mean, Mikasa would have followed him into hell. And Mikasa's like, no, this was not the way. And like, and you cannot justify that. And to think this started with them being the children who watched their home get destroyed, and here we are. Just it's crazy. It's a very sad loop that we've fallen into. Still don't know about Reiner and Falco, Sophia and Udo, oh my god. Gabby going out there, I gotta say, like, and it's weird because Gabby is not like Sasha, but Gabby kind of like, she kind of wormed her way into my heart in a similar way to Sasha, just through like the cuteness and pluckiness and fun. And to see her looking up at oh god, guys, just, they wouldn't even let me enjoy Sasha. They wouldn't even let me enjoy Sasha. They're like, nope, we're just gonna show you the horrors happening on both sides. Okay, so in closing, because I really feel like I'm just too overwhelmed to even form like a coherent thought, and I know I have more to say about like theorizing what's going to happen and everything next time. So they, to a degree, had this planned from the start. Magath, I think? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, and Willie Tiber. Willie Tiber was not the Warhammer Titan. I had a feeling that was a red herring. That was very well done, well played. But they definitely consciously went in knowing there would be a lot of people killed if their plan went right, which sucks. I don't know how to feel about anything anymore, guys. I don't know how. Can you just give me like one I gotta say, like, Mikasa's making, so at least Mikasa's making some sense, you know? And like I said, it's very clear that not everyone was on board with this degree of doing it. No idea what's going to happen next. Maybe Eren will eat the Warhammer Titan, because we saw Levi swooping in. Maybe he'll get the job done while Eren's... I don't even know. Can you imagine if Eren had all those Titans? Eren's got a big target on his forehead anyway. Getting the Warhammer would not help. But, you know, they made a good point that, like, what he did here just really solidified the fact that now the entire world is going to see them as enemies. And they must have kind of known that, like he said. They must have known that to a degree. All right, guys. Discuss, feedback, clarifications, all those things, as always, much appreciated. I am overwhelmed. I'm going to go get a snack. And just try to remember, I guess, the good old days of Attack on Titan. If you want to put it, did we ever have good old days on the show? The show has always been like crazy, and it's crazy to think that like those just bonkers seasons prior are now like the good old days of Attack on Titan, when things were simpler. That's insane. That is insane. Wonderful show. Wonderful storytelling. A lot of you have shared with me some of the thoughts of the author and like what he was going for in terms of the whole hero villain thing, and I gotta say, it is just so brilliantly done. So I'll leave you on that, guys. Epic episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. I will need you on this, guys. We will watch it and get through it together. Bye for now, guys.